Supernova Academy has fallen, and the next Fortnite season is just about to begin, meaning it was once again time to hop on my alt to unlock the final Battle Pass outfit, Myst, in one day. If you're new here, I've been doing this challenge since Chapter 3, so make sure to check out the rest of the series. And remember to subscribe, so you don't miss any in the future. These videos are inspired by Luke the Notable, and with that, let's begin. I logged in and purchased Fortnite Crew for the day, giving me access to the 4 passes, and started to knock out all of the side modes. The rocket racing XP turnout at this point is terrible, and I've said it before, but the mode's challenges are tedious and require a lot of playtime for a small reward. I only ended up playing 2 races and left at level 3, but that was almost entirely just because I completed daily quests. Next was Festival. For some reason with both rocket racing and Festival, they have a system where you need to complete weekly quests to unlock the next week's, and it really drags out the time spent playing, since most of the quests require you to play 2 set lists. Along with that, the challenge XP cuts and removed milestones from last season are still in effect, meaning after 45 minutes I left only 5 levels higher. LEGO Fortnite seemingly did the impossible by releasing a mode that I can actually have some fun playing, with LEGO Fortnite Expeditions, and even more surprisingly, it had some XP quests available. Upon spawning in, someone instantly gave me legendary weapons to start my journey. I played a mission as each role, finishing off with my favorite, the Shadow Collar. I could see this mode turning out pretty fun if they continue to update it, especially with the bug invasion theme next season. After a lengthy battle, I took out a Spire and ended my first worthwhile LEGO Fortnite experience at level 20. Now it's time for Fortnite's latest success, Blitz. I recorded this the day they added Mega City to the map. The challenges were all non-specific and had to be done while playing naturally. The zone fully closed around Mega City, turning into the longest Blitz game I've ever played. The second game, I went on a bot rampage. Once again, a final zone in Mega City. I slashed right through the enemy's Kamehameha twice, before spraying them down for a win. Game 3, I slashed down another sand, but the final player jumped me 1 second later. I'm in squad fill Game 4 to get some easier wins. Lost Game 5, but got another win for Game 6, earning me the Blitz umbrella and getting me to level 25. Fortnite OG is now in Season 4, so Game 1 I dropped in to search 7 chests at risky reels. I had to take out a player who got me down to 2 health and finish some miscellaneous challenges like collecting stink bombs and hitting weak points. Soon after, while trying to destroy stone structures, another player found me, and despite eating through like 4 stink bombs, took me out. OG Game 2, I dropped Dusty Divot hoping to find some hop rocks, but the damn government had already come and taken them all away. I surprised this dummy and proceeded to flex on him by opening a chest with a purple scar. I completed challenges to search chests and to buy from a vending machine, though I probably could have used those materials I spent, since later on I ran out of builds near Retail Row and was eliminated at level 29. I tried to land at the Hero Mansion in Game 3. Another real player dropped onto me, so I launch padded away, only for them to start chasing. I didn't even realize they had picked up a weapon until they started spraying me down. I ran under the watchtower, seeing footsteps and hoping the 2 players would fight each other. However, the player on the watchtower decided to come hunt me down instead, without anything to my name. So mad I didn't even change the outfit for Game 4, though my mood quickly elevated as I saw a bot dance his way down to the battlefield. I dropped at the villain base to finish the other half of last game's challenge, and managed to find a few non-confiscated hop rocks in a drained pool. The bot from before was stuck up in the rafters, so I had to spray can him to death for a quest. I shotgunned a jolly jumper-clad Jonesy outside of Snobby Shores, and went to the forest to eat mushrooms, before getting into a tumble outside of Pleasant, using a bouncer to fly over the enemy's head. I completed distance while sliding just as I got out of the zone in the top 11. I know it was a small change, but I'm glad they finally changed the grass. It does look a lot nicer now. I opened a supply drop but was almost immediately flown onto, sending me back to the lobby at level 37. OG Game 5, I landed back at the villain base to eat 1 more hop rock, search chests outside named locations, and to gain mushroom shields. I trapped a bot in a box to get an explosive kill. Reaching the top of Stunt Mountain, I completed a quest to reach top 30 and took a shopping cart, and got into an altercation where Faye's grandmother was put down. I finished up shopping cart distance and crossed paths with another player. They managed to land a snipe on me as I got over the hill, but as they came up to chase me further, I lobbed a clinger to his head, causing him to panic and shoot himself with a rocket launcher, sealing my clinger kill. Not much else happened, and in the top 5, my internet started to cut out, causing an end to my game. Finally, for the side modes, we have Reload, which got a new Squid Game themed map, though they subbed out the Oasis map, which I like more than Slurp Rush. I started off with ranked Reload 0 build, while the account has no rank, to ensure I'd get a lot of bots. I surprised an enemy opening a supply drop and looted a heavy assault rifle that had the sound of a pump shotgun, and made every time I sprayed an enemy down amusing. I used my pump shotgun assault rifle to tear through the remaining players, hitting straight 42s on the final player and getting me a win. Reload Game 2, I switched to ranked squad fill, which was a huge mistake as I was soon taken down by the superhero squad, switching to unranked duo fills and now on the Squid Game map in Game 3. Things did not go well, and the little kid I got paired with said it was all my fault.
And you made me lose it.
I was so hurt by those words that I switched to Reload solos for Game 4. I landed at the Labyrinth, finding a Foundation's MK7. I would use that rifle to pressure or eliminate anyone that came into my sight. fights. I was being a menace in this lobby, racking up over 14 eliminations, getting the jump on the last enemy, and winning the game, ending my time in Reload at level 45. With all of that done, it's finally time for Game 1 of Battle Royale. I dropped in at a gas station using the gold acquired from other modes to hire an NPC. Just taking down a Spire with the combination of kill switch revolvers and a tracking visor completed enough challenges to earn me almost 4 levels. On my way out, completing distance on a surf cube, traveling 100 meters in 5 seconds, and falling 5 stories without taking damage. Not 5 seconds later, everything suddenly went to chaos. A player with a Robin grappler flying in, and a player driving by in a truck. I tried to get away, but my base boost gloves only had 3 charges, and I wasted one completing a quest to flip a truck. On to Game 2, landing at the Fortress of Solitude to search 5 chests. Got 4 out of 5 before getting sprayed down like an idiot. Not off to a great start. I went back for Game 3, having to make up for what happened, finishing the chest challenge and defending the fortress from Vocaloid invaders. And on my way out, returning a Superman sprite to a shrine earned me a good amount of XP. During the game, I swung by Crime City to start on Big Dill's story quest, and eliminated this player in Flooded Frogs who had the most symbols and alternate characters possible in a name. This one elimination also earned me 2 levels with all the challenges it fulfilled. I was once again taken out while using the Dragon Ball Mythic, so really I've learned nothing from last game. I ended up 360 XP away from level 58. Game 4 started off great as I spawned next to someone with 136 crown wins. I went back to the gas station to purchase a service from and to hire Ziggy, soon after hitting opponents with Supernova gear, reaching hero rank A or higher despite being rank C, 2 quests to use a dash sprite, returning the sprite, and finally using an ascender and a zipline. All before I entered Utopia City. I got into an altercation with a player, and after both exchanging heavy damage, Superman used a random civilian as a human shield to hop out and eliminate the enemy. I gave invites to DJ Yonder and DJ Bop, but for some reason forgot to talk to Midas, which will cost me some time. I instead used that time to fly over to Kappa Kappa Factory and destroy Pickles, and travel to the complete other side of the map to talk to Kendo and Jade. I found a secret loot room near Canyon Crossing, and for some reason the little puddle of water on the floor completed a challenge to travel distance on water on a surf cube. Much later on, I finally had some character development by dropping the Dragon Ball Mythic, though I only lasted about 20 more seconds after that. Continuing the streak of missing a challenge and having to waste time making up for it, Game 5 I had to drop Utopia City to talk to Midas, but was killed a few minutes later trying to take out a Spire. Game 6 I landed off to the side taking out 2 different Spires, and completing a quest to defeat demon guards. I finally got to be on the other hand of someone trying to use the Kamehameha in modern Fortnite, quickly taking them down and getting to combine my Myst Raven kit. After that, making my way to Crime City, where I finished opening hero caches and wrapping up Big Dill's sub-story. I appeared in front of this player which finished a challenge. They tried to run, but the room layout was not in their favor. Then right behind me there was a dramatic car flip. I chased the player down and sent them back to the lobby. Later on at Lone Wolf Lair, playing dead allowed me to start on Skillet's questline. Then I found, used, and returned another dash sprite for Jade's questline, and in the top 5 decided to go beast mode, and by that I mean play zone forecast and hide. The medallion holder was running around searching for me, and once the battle began, was lasering me like crazy, though when it mattered most, my aim was better, winning me the game and leaving me at level 73, contested by 2 people trying to buy Robin's grappler in Game 7. I don't understand why Fortnite would make it so there's only one of the item and you have to buy it with gold. No grappler to my name, I slowly made my way over to Kendo, then Hope, then Skillet, to finally finish his questline and open up the rest of Midas's. Making my way through Supernova Academy, I took out another person trying to use the Dragon Ball Mythic and talked to Morgan Myst, who needed me to gather surveillance gear. In the top 5, I finished Midas's story quest and hit a player with a Superman sprite for a challenge, though in the end lost second place to the same person who stole the Robin grappler at the start. In Game 8, I was finally able to buy the Robin grappler. I placed the surveillance gear at Demon's Domain, and so all I have to do is fly 500 distance with the Wingshot grappler. Should be easy. I'm missing 3 distance, and I have no more gold. Delivering fragments to Superman in Game 9, and completing like the 4th quest about opening Academy stands. I'm finally going to try and take out Daigo, and not even kidding, this is my first time ever fighting him this season. I never landed here on my main. I had to fight off the remaining players as a Storm Beast, before very slowly scraping Daigo to death 20 damage at a time. He was at 3/4 health when I started, and it still took me a minute and a half. Jake the dog flew in on me, and I could have fought him normally, but there's a challenge around exotic weapons, and this is my first time having one. So instead I went down trying to explode the guy's feet, and ended up level 79. Game 10 I landed at my favorite drop spot and destroyed the nearby Spire, making sure to also complete marksman headshots. I surfed my way to Supernova Academy, and also for the first time this season took part in the hero training course. Ironically, I completed a challenge to survive seconds at the academy, and within 10 seconds was dead. I had to talk to Kendo again in Game 11. They used to have a workaround for always having to go see the characters, cause they used to have voice lines. I finished a weekly to destroy Spires and a Superman quest to reload kill switch revolvers and hang playing time, which I somehow hadn't done. Following on, I had to climb over the mountains to the Fortress of Solitude once again because that's where Hope's NPC got moved to, though I finally finished her questline here. From there, I was going to head over to Supernova Academy, but Fortnite decided to send me back to the lobby instead. I ended up at the Academy in Game 12 to search clues. I snuck in on a player completing hero training and exploded with rage, hunting them down across the building before getting the loot all to myself and pinning the clues from earlier to a corkboard. I was directed to deliver a sprite to Utopia City, which triggered a pretty cool moment with a Midas hologram. Soon after, I got into a Storm Beast battle and lost. Game 13, I'm once again back at the Fortress of Solitude just to speak with Hope. That's the only thing of note I did before getting sprayed down trying to fight Daigo, sending me back to the lobby at level 86. For Game 14, I switched over to Respawn Rumble. After all these years, Fortnite removed one of the best modes for this challenge, Team Rumble, and replaced it with Training Grounds, before they realized that name was super generic, and now it's Respawn Rumble. The new version is kind of a downgrade. It's a lot more limiting, a much smaller zone at a single POI that doesn't change, this time being the Academy. I think they need to either change POIs in a system like Fortnite Reload, or choose a random POI each game like Horde Rush. I spent the game easily farming gold and milestone XP off all the bots. Still in Respawn Rumble for Game 15, a little kid on my team seemed genuinely happy that we won.
That's you, yeah, we won.
Game 16, I finally went back into solos to redeem myself on Robin's Grappler. I was contested off spawn but managed to get away with it, completing the 3 remaining distance and to travel distance without touching the ground, flying to Kappa Kappa Factory to finally wrap up Robin's story quest. Another challenge it took me way too long to complete was to consume different food or drink items at gas stations. I locked eyes with the produce box and managed to swallow down an apple for the quest. I spent bars at tech labs and made my way to the zone, finding a base boost that I used to destroy structures. I really thought I had this game in the bag, but fumbled to the final player, leaving me at level 92. Finishing off a second quest to destroy structures with a base boost in Game 17, I spent the rest of that and Game 18 collecting gold in Respawn Rumble. In Game 19, I'm back at the same gas station to hire Ziggy for the 3rd time this video. The few quests I have left are pretty tedious to complete. Here I had to place the entire perimeter of scanners, drive the shipmobile all the way back up to the Academy to check in with Morgan, who needed me to collect mementos. Because of the zone, I was only able to grab 3 out of 5. While messing around in Crime City, I got into a stick-up with Big Deal and the Brat, running Meowskulls in Game 20 because I ran out of new outfits for this season a couple games ago. I collected the last 2 mementos and was asked to go around the map again, this time to collect Spire Remnants, finally building a monument to the fallen at the Academy. I swear this better have some plot relevance. Somehow this late into the game, Daigo had not been taken out, so I made my way over and eliminated him, finally knocking down my second to last challenge left. I went to buy an exotic shotgun from Hope, but for some reason she just wasn't there, so Superman got to watch me die. In Game 21, I'm back at the Fortress of Solitude for the millionth time. I bought an exotic shotgun and used some demon guards to finish the damage quest. Returning to the lobby at level 99, I had now completed every Battle Royale challenge. I switched over for a 6th game of OG. I dropped directly from the battle bus into a rift, which completed a challenge and sent me to level 100. I took a last look at Moisty Meyer and left the game. With that, I finally went back to the lobby and unlocked the Firebird Morgan Myst edit style, showing that it's once again possible to earn the final Battle Pass outfit in one day. I enjoyed this season a lot, and Chapter 6 as a whole has been one of my favorites so far. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, and click or tap here to watch a video YouTube thinks you might like. This has been Zeywerks, and I'll see you all next time.